Hey everybody, Crystal Gamer here, and welcome to another challenge results video. This is part 2 of a 2-part series, so I will refer you to part 1 for the full intro and explanation of our challenge. I'll be sure to include a link to that below and at the end of this video if you do want to head over to that one. If, however, you want to skip part 1 and just press on here, then pausing on this screen and reading about the challenge should give you an idea of what this video is all about. I'm a photographer, so I review the entries primarily from a photographer's perspective, and at the end I pick a few winners just for fun. Okay, so first up today we have lovely one_G, also known as Lisa, and her place is called On the DL, and it's named for the lower dance floor center stage to enjoy the hype of the latest DJ craze. Smoke, mirrors, and special effects heighten thoughts of what could come next, especially with that fine looking guy on the floor next to you. Let me hear you say woohoo! That's a cute little tweet. And she does give us a party place. We have a DJ with his DJ booth and all the people dancing and all of that. And I'm pretty sure pretty much everything in this image is from Get Together. So nice job using a whole bunch of stuff in the pack, and great vibe. She gives us another view with the DJ, although I have to say the DJ he looks like a little bit old to be doing this type of work. I don't know, does that make me ageist? Maybe. I'm just not used to seeing DJs that old. And funny thing too, in a couple of images, we're going to see another guy that looks like his brother. But anyway, this is a great view as well. I love the lighting going in, those streams of lights. That's one thing that The Sims does great with those DJ booths and just all the lights around him and all of that. But my favorite shot of hers is this one here. I love this shot of hers. It just feels very harmonious and well balanced, and I like that we have the people interacting, and I think every single item that we're looking at is from Get Together, which is fabulous and nicely used too. All of the, I don't even know what you call those little sort of star flowery placard things in the back. That's a nice touch. The lights in front of them, I think those lights are enlarged there too. I don't know. Either way, they just look very nice in the space. And then next up we have the other bar, and I swear to God, this guy looks like he might be the brother of the DJ, doesn't he? But anyway, we have a few people having some fun. We have some girls laughing, having a good time, some sexy women too. Whew, open midriff and everything. And nice little bar, woman having some wine there. It's a good build, looks like a fun place. Next up, we have CarriePlays, and she says, although this home is unusual, the Windenburg owners and their guests don't complain about the view and the holiday feel this home gives them. And so here is the home. So she says it's unusual. I'm not sure, I guess maybe a little bit, but I don't know. I like it. I like the whole vibe of it. I love the statue thing that she has in the water on the left, and just the whole front set up with the water and the sand. The sand gives it a nice vacation beachy feel. Even though we are in kind of an overcast day, it looks like we're using what photographers would call Mother Nature's softbox, which allows us even lighting throughout. You don't really get any shadows or harsh lighting or anything like that. So, but the sand gives it a nice vacation-y feel, I think. And then we go inside to this beautiful bathroom. God, this bathroom is gorgeous. I love black and white. So gorgeous, gorgeous bathroom. We do have a lot of perspective distortion in this image though, and in the next image. And one thing, I know it's very hard when we take photos of small spaces in The Sims. It's very hard to not back the camera up a ton, but one little trick that you guys can use to try to reduce perspective distortion in some instances is just get rid of whatever is behind you. Like if you have a wall behind you, just knock it out and move your camera back. Now, if knocking out a wall takes you to the outside, it's going to change the lighting though. So you might just have to like create a little extra room temporarily just to enclose it so that you maintain your lighting. But if you can just knock out a wall and back up, it's a great way to eliminate a lot of perspective distortion. It's something that I use all the time when I'm not being lazy in taking my photographs. Sometimes I'm a little lazy and I want to save the time, but if you're looking to get rid of that and make some really good photographs, that is a little trick. But okay, so that's enough about the photography. We got to see a wonderful black and white bathroom design, and now this wonderful little room. Look at those doors. I love those doors. And the use of the bolt lights underneath the TV, that looks great. And even with the little indoor-outdoor coffee table, love that. So cute. And next up, we have a small kitchen here. I love the dividers here. I've been looking for uses for those dividers. They look great behind the counters. It's perfect height to show off a little, it looks like a backsplash there. That is fabulous. I may have to use that sometime. And I love that we can see the view out here too. So we can see that this little vacation home has a little view. It's a home with a view. And great use of all of the get-together items too. There's a lot of get-together in this image as well. So next up we have Cheng with Summerfell Castle. And I'm thinking he might be getting that from Game of Thrones, so, you know, like Winterfell, Summerfell. Nonetheless, he says Summerfell Castle is an impactful, I think he means to say property there, I'm guessing, is an impactful property full of history and art remixed into now. It has luxurious natural pools and many fun outdoor activities, plus a cafe, a wedding nook, and a nightclub. Available at the gallery on Cheng at ID Cheng. And actually, I think a lot of these are available on the gallery. If you're interested, their Twitter names are below all of the images. So check out their Twitter, and I think most people have their gallery ID on their Twitter. If it's not the same, a lot of times people's are the same. But nonetheless, here we go into Kai Chen's entry. And this place is so unique. It's so different. The shapes are very interesting, and yeah, the whole thing is just unique and different. And probably my favorite thing about it is the pools at the bottom. So he has these pools of water, and they have that green and white and everything, and it looks like fog rising up. That would have been a fabulous ad for the vampire builds. That's like something I need to keep in mind if I do kind of a spooky type build, because that has a wonderful effect here. I'm loving that. And then next up, we obviously have a nice romantic area for couples with the trellises and the fountains and a couple of couples hanging out already. Very pretty. Very pretty. And next up, we have this beautiful shot down below. We get to see what the nice pool looks like with the fog and all of that here. And it's an interesting use of the new windows, the more modern kind of artsy windows with the kind of cobblestone. That's quite a juxtaposition there. And then the next image is great as far as advertising the things that come with Get Together from a gameplay perspective. We have this little girl jumping off of the stone diving board, and she's right in the middle of a great swan dive. We have up top the bonfire, which is one of the big elements. That was one of the big selling features when they first sold this pack. And then we have the guy swinging the poi stuff down below. And so we have a lot of stuff happening that is get together type things happening. Then the two kids playing the game. I'm not sure if that is specific to Get Together, but it may very well be. Nonetheless, this is a pretty good ad shot for Get Together, because it is showing so much Get Together action from a gameplay perspective. So that's a neat way of doing that, I think. And then next up, we have Spark Lily, who is new to us. Welcome to Spark Lily. Thank you for joining us. And her tweet said that she has a large family size home in some kind of an old meets new kind of style with party basement. And so this is her build, and isn't this neat and unique and fantastic looking? In particular, I love the front area with the trellises and the roof. It's like she's created a gazebo, but a very different kind of gazebo. And yeah, I love that. That is a fabulous idea. And I also love the fact that the tree right next to that, on the right of that, she took that tree. It normally has 4 posts. So she took it and she rotated it. And so she made it a round kind of thing. And that is a great idea. And that's another item from Get Together. Like when I was reviewing the Get Together items, I was surprised at how many items from Get Together I've never used in a build. This one, the tree that she's got there, I love that style. I may try and use it like that at some point. But I've tried to fit that tree into builds before, and I've never been able to find what I thought was a good place. Like I'll end up putting it down and taking it away, you know? But nonetheless, anyway, back to her build. There's a lot of great stuff going on in this build. I love all the angles. I love how different and unique it is. And the fact that she's using the nice little skylight feature is a nice little add-on too, up at the roof at the top. She has the garden canopy, I guess, the glass canopy on the right-hand side too. That's another Get Together item. So she's using a lot of stuff from Get Together, and it's just a nifty design. Another thing that's pretty unique here. And then this one, this is such a great bedroom. I love this color scheme. I love what she's doing with the cabinets in the back. And I even don't mind the perspective distortion in this image very much at all. If she had had it dead center to the bed, it would have been even better, because the perspective distortion in this image is almost enhancing it, right? Because you have the black carpet and then the pink carpet in front with these diagonal lines. And so it's almost distorting it and making those lines even more prominent. And so it's almost kind of an add to the image, which every now and then that can happen with perspective distortion. Every now and then using it on purpose can be a smart thing to do. Like I say, if she had gone dead center on the bed, it would have made it even better. It would have made it even more impactful. But there's so much that I love about this. I mean, she used the graffiti thing behind the bed. That is fantastic. And I think she has some mirrors in front of the little lights, those bolt lights. Yeah, this has so much good stuff going on in it. And then we have this next one, and this is like a happy little club with the purple and the pink and the stuff that she has going, I don't know, next to the mirror in the back. I'm not quite sure what she has going on surrounding that mirror in the back, but whatever it is, it's fantastic with the lights and the different carpet colors she's got going. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here. I hope she sticks with us. She's got a great eye. I'd love to see more of her stuff, really. So I hope that she sticks with us and continues doing the challenges. And then we have this last image from her, and I like what she did with the wall posters, enlarging them and then doing that kind of artistic thing with the bolt lights in the middle. That's a nice touch too. I like artistic uses like that. Big fan. And I also like what she did with the carpets on either side of the dance floor. They go well and sort of just, she's got a very harmonious eye for things. She's doing things in a pretty harmonious way that works. And even with a lot of colors and different things. And yeah, I do hope she sticks with us. So great entry from Spark Lily. Next up, we have Jett Grill 2113, and she says this cute cafe is also home to a small art gallery and upstairs apartment situated in the heart of beautiful Windenburg. And so this first image, this is a nice clean bedroom. I almost feel like we're in a hotel room here. It's so clean and well appointed, you know, kind of feels hotel room like. I like it. And then we get to this, and this is so quaint and adorable. It fits in Windenburg beautifully. It's got some tables outside, nice little outdoor space, and the flowers. And yeah, it's just very, very fitting for Windenburg and just an adorable place. Love the style. And then we get in here, and this little cafe is so cute too. And I love the pops of red in this. And I don't even feel that it detracts the fact that she has the table in front. I don't feel like it's blocking the view. I feel like it's adding to the image because it gives us some perspective on where we could sit and enjoy the cafe and see all the beautiful artwork on the walls and all of that. So yeah, very much digging that. Like it a lot. And then we have this other image that I would assume is part of the apartment. Nice little office area, library office type space. So very cute entry from Jett Grill. And next up, we have Laura NBYT. And with this particular tweet, I have to make an apology to Laura is Simming. If you guys were paying attention to the last episode, I screwed up on her tweet. And I accidentally copied this tweet from Laura NBYT to Laura is Simming's entry. So I read the wrong tweet yesterday with Laura is Simming's entry, and I didn't realize it until I got to this point in my recording. So I do apologize to Laura is Simming. But this tweet does belong with Laura NBYT's. And honestly, I should have realized it yesterday because like the tweet didn't match the build. So I don't know why it didn't dawn on me, but it just didn't. Nonetheless, Laura NBYT's tweet. Though members of rival clubs, Sophia and Morgan found love instead of hate. They were married in a small traditional church on Windenburg's Island. Despite the open bar, no fights occurred. That's a good thing. Is this the start of peace between paragons and renegades? And if you remember yesterday, I talked about how two people used renegades, and locally that's a biker bar. So it's just kind of an interesting thing. But look at this place. Oh my goodness, it is so cute. Love the little clock tower up there and the stuff above it. And just the entire build. The garden is so quaint and all the landscaping is nicely done. The windows look great. Everything about this place looks absolutely adorable and so inviting. It's so inviting. And then we get inside and we have the two girls dancing, and this is this bright, airy chapel, and she's got some light coming in from the windows on the side that looks pretty. And pretty much everything, I think almost everything in this image is Get Together. Not every item, but almost every item in this image comes from Get Together, which is great. So she's using a lot of the pack here too. All those chairs and all of that. Yeah, nice. Love this one. And then we have this one with the two girls dancing again. Apparently these two girls really like to dance a lot. So that's good. And she's using a different bar. We haven't had anyone use that bar or this dance floor, actually. I think this is the first time we've had anyone use this bar, the dance floor, and maybe that DJ booth. I think first time for that too. So, or that's not a DJ booth. Is that a DJ booth or a recording station? I'm not sure. I think it must be a DJ booth. Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, has to be. It just looks so different to me. Did she... I don't know, maybe she put fence around it or something. She made it look different somehow to me. That'd be interesting. Laura, if you can write in the comments, what'd you do differently there? Because it looks a little bit different than the DJ booth I'm used to in game, doesn't it? I think? Or is that my imagination? Anyway, it's a cute little design, and she has all the pendants across the wall. And of course, I found it funny that she had the little skull and crossbones pendant, just because Laura has to sort of throw her own little touch in there. That's very much Laura. And then this last image is fabulous with the bonfire and the two girls kind of arm in arm looking at it. This is absolutely adorable. I love the fact that we can see the building in the back. Just everything about this, I love the way it's done. And the bonfire is one of the like hot selling items for Get Together. So it's great to highlight that, I think. So yeah, very nice job. And that brings us to our finalists and our top 10 images. While we take a look at the images that made the finals, I just want to thank and congratulate all who participated. Without you, this challenge wouldn't exist. I also want to thank the viewers and everyone who supports this channel. It means a lot. And if you're new here, I do hope you consider subscribing and coming back to join us again. I run these challenges every few weeks and put out other Sims related videos during the other weeks. They include build videos, home tours, building tutorials, and so on. So I do hope you subscribe and hit that little bell for notifications. And now that we've run through our finalists, the winners are, in third place for her absolutely gorgeous old village by the canal, we have Dea Simmer. Everything about this build is amazing, and all of the images for it were great. I actually had a hard time choosing among them. So congratulations to Dea Simmer for an awesome entry. In second place for our Get Together challenge for her small traditional church on Windenburg's Island, we have Laura NBYT. And this was another one where not only is this build beautiful, but all of the pictures entered into the challenge were fabulous. This was a trend this time around, it seems. So congratulations to Laura NBYT. And that brings us to our first place winner for the Get Together challenge. In first place for her old school tutor, we have Lyrene35. And so we have the queen back on the throne. But I just love this build, and the photo can't really get much more perfect than it is. So a big congratulations to Lyrene. Someone's going to have to try and dethrone her during the next challenge. And again, congratulations to all of the participants, and thank you to all of my viewers as well. I really appreciate your support and you spending the time with me today. I do hope to see you all back again next time. Bye now.